We'd also like to give special recognition to our honor guard, Lieutenant Gary Smith, Corporal John Oliphant, Corrections Officer Tracy Allison, Corrections Officer Marilyn Van Tassel, Corrections Officer Kayleen Grubb. We also have the banquet committee, which is Rick Scott, our scope director, Cheryl Womble, sorry Cheryl, long day, scope administrative assistant, and Julie Minderman, staff assistant for the Sheriff's Office administration. Now, before we go any further, the last three, stand back up. That's Rick, Cheryl, and Julie. Julie, where are you? Lights, I can't see that side of the room. I don't know if you realize this, but this banquet starts the day after the banquet. All right? They actually start their planning. This group does an amazing job for us every year, and they really don't get that much recognition. I might mention their names during the ceremony, but this year I want to do something different, and I'm springing this on them and the awards team. I would like this group to get the unit merit citation because they do such a great job for us.
For those who don't know me, my name is Rick Scott. I'm Director of Scope. This has been the best job I've ever had. And I've been working for a while. I was in the computer business and all that. But this has been such a great ride. I've really enjoyed it so much, working with all the volunteers and being a volunteer myself for being in the Scope program for over 17 years now. So I've got to see, know a lot of people, know a lot of volunteers, know a lot of the sheriff officers and others around, and it's just been a really fun ride for me. So just to say that. And especially since this is our 20th year anniversary. You look at a lot of programs, and a lot of programs may not last 20 years, but we've been going strong here, and we've had a lot of learning curves, and I think each year we get a little better. And as you can see this year, I think we can have more in the audience here, and we're looking at a possibility of having a couple new scope stations coming up here, one on the South Hill and one in Meade here. So we feel like we're covering the area pretty good. But I want to start my part off here by having former Sheriff John Goldman come up here. I'd like to present him with a little memento from Scope here. And it really has taken it's taken our sheriffs and our sheriff's officers and everyone else to really it's really they've supported us through all these years, and that's why I really believe is one of the other reasons why we're still here. I've looked at other programs around the nation, and I don't believe anybody else has gotten the support from the law enforcement side of it than we have here at Scope, and it's just a great feeling. So, and I want to go back to one of our starting sheriff here, and just give him a little momentum for us.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, thanks, John. Yeah.
As I came here tonight with my wife, I looked around the room and saw a lot of people that I've known since the beginning, and some that were volunteers when I started as a deputy. So that's 50 years of volunteer work, and it's remarkable. And what I think the success here certainly had less to do with me and all to do with you all. This community spirit in the Spokane area is profound, and people did wonderful things when they were just given an opportunity. And it works because the men and women in the sheriff's office accepted them and welcomed them and valued them as colleagues, not as servants. So thank you, all of you, for the great work you've done and allowing me to be part of that. Thanks.
Nice job. Okay, so 20 years here. That's a big celebration. So we're going to start with our scope celebration here. And if I can have, first of all, I want to thank the scope board of directors over here. I think we may be just missing one or two. I'm not sure. But if we can have the board of directors come up here now at this time. Okay, Marilyn, Chuck, Bill. Our board of directors consist of Marilyn Klein, who's our president now, Ken Reisner is the vice president, Jim Kaufman, our longest writing member, is here, Chuck Hafner, Bill Bates. I'm not sure if Sam's here. Sam Wood? Okay, Sam may not be here, and also Gary Rielden, who is not able to be here also. Okay, I think we can get everybody on the stage here. This will be good. Okay. You guys ready? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Before we get to our Volunteers of the Year from each station, again, I believe this program tonight is all about thanks. So I want to thank some of our program volunteers out there. And I'm going to start with our CERT team, and I'm just going to have you just stand for just a second, and then if we can give them a round of applause, that'd be great. So our CERT, which is our Scope Incident Response Team. These volunteers are on call 24/7. These volunteers have been really busy here with fires and law enforcement incidents and all kinds of things, fun runs and all kinds of things lately. So definitely applaud them. Lee Chessman in the back there is their coordinator. Thanks, Lee. Okay, let's go on to our next one. Many of you may not know, or you do know, that we have a latent print program where we actually, volunteers, actually take prints off of vehicles that have been prowled or broken into. So I'd just like to mention, I have some facts here, which is they've had like 530 latent print vehicle deals here this year, I guess. Wow. They had 94 prints in September alone. So with those folks in the latent print team there, would they please stand? I know you're out there. There's one, yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. I was just told by our forensics unit on Sheriff's Office we had, I think, 2 hits here this year too, or recently. So that's always something good for us. Okay, I just want to go with anybody who works with the Children's Operation Family ID program. If you just want to stand for just a second and just so we can see who's out there. Fingerprinting of kids in case they're lost or anything abducted. Thanks, volunteers. Very good. Look at them out there. Disabled parking. We have limited commission volunteers who actually go out and help try to enforce the disabled parking problems we have out here. Disabled parking volunteers, please stand. There we go. Very good. Thank you. Thanks, folks. Okay, abandoned vehicle. This is a smaller team here, and we have Bill Stalkup is their team leader, and would Bill and any of the others please stand? Yeah, Luann? Yeah. Bill? Ken? I'm pretty proud of this group because they clean up all the calls they get, which go through crime check each week. They take care of them, and they take care of a lot of hulks out there in the Timbuktu's areas. I don't know. They're pretty dedicated on making sure they take care of everything each week. So thanks again. Valley Mall. We have some Valley Mall folks out here. We have a crime prevention men stand here. Yeah. Yeah. These are some of the volunteers who run the Valley Mall. There's Simone out. You guys stand too, Simone. So let's stop. Thank you, folks. it's amazing. The Valley Mall Crime Prevention Office it gets very busy. There's a lot of people coming in there, and so if you have a chance to drop by there, it's on the west end on the second floor there by Penny's or Sears, sorry, and they keep that going. So thank you. Okay, I think I'm ready to start with our volunteers. Most valuable volunteers of the year for each of the stations. So we're going to start out with Central Valley, Hal Halverson. While he's coming up here, Hal has been a member of Scope Central Valley since 1998. He has supported many Scope programs, including Citizen on Patrol, CERT, Community Emergency Response Teams, and Scope Incident Response Team. Hal is most recognized these days for his work at the Sheriff's Front Desk downtown. Hal is highly respected for his dedication and loyalty to his work and the people he serves. Thanks, Hal. The most valuable volunteers of the year is, if you can look at your name on the program there, if you don't know it, and please come up so we can get you in line there, down there by Cheryl. She'll get you going. So next one we're going to be is Deer Park, Mark Emery. And Jeanette Fletcher's following him, Marge Weemus. So go ahead and come on up. You can just make a mass exodus up here. Okay, where's Mark at? Come around, there he is. Okay, I'll give you a second here. Okay, Mark Emery. Simply put, Mark's dedication to Scope is beyond words. His time and effort in the office is unsurpassed. We are so proud of Mark. And his selection is from their own Scope station. Thanks, Mark. Good part. Yay. Okay, next we have Jeanette Fletcher. Jeanette Fletcher is from Scope East. In 2007, Jeanette needed a new project in her life. And after talking with many acquaintances involved in Scope, she joined as a volunteer. Since that time, Jeanette has been involved in many of the programs and services Scope provides, but her area of focus has been Citizen on Patrol. She has done 237 days of Citizen on Patrol duties. Wow. Thanks, Jeanette. Marge Helenas, who's from Edgecliff Scope. Marge Helenas joined Scope 4 years ago and has been reliable since she started. She helps out with all the programs, including Front Desk, Operation Family ID, Citizen on Patrol, and neighborhood programs. She also runs a station when everyone takes vacation at the same time. She is a very valuable volunteer, and we are so glad to have her at our station. Thanks, Marge. We have Terry Erickson. Terry Erickson is a can-do guy. He really can do everything. Did your wife write this? Okay. He has been serving as the station's vice president and oversees the Scope vehicle and Citizen on Patrol. He has also worked with the Scope Incident Response Team and does tips review, latent fingerprinting, and helps out in the office. Terry takes an active interest in his community and donates a lot of time and effort to help others. He has a great sense of humor and is a pleasure to work with. Thanks, Terry. Okay, Scope UW Cheney has Rex and Claudia Lohman. I see them, they're coming up here. Okay, while they're coming up here, we're going to go to Liberty Lake here. Tom Pryor is from Liberty Lake, Scope Liberty Lake. Tom is one of Liberty Lake's best members. He faithfully does school and night patrol and flagging for community events. Tom is also in charge of the golf cart late in fingerprinting, and works many hours for Scope and law enforcement. He assists the Liberty Lake Police Department whenever he can and is a volunteer that all of us can appreciate. Thanks, Tom. Okay, here's the EW Cheney Scope, Claudia and Rex Lehman. Claudia and Rex have repeatedly stepped up at the plate without complaints to pitch in when the rest of the team found themselves pulled to care for personal situations beyond their control. If it had not been for Claudia and Rex, the Cheney EW chapter could not have survived. We thank you, love you, and appreciate you. You are an inspiration to all of us. May all that you give to others return to you tenfold. Now, Claudia and Rex just moved out of the county, and they said, sorry, we're going to have to leave Scope. And I said, nah, we can go over county lines here. The sheriff gave us permission. So we're keeping them around. Yes, definitely. Thanks. Uh-oh. Okay, Medical Lake. We have Carla Davis as our volunteer of the year. Carla joined Scope in November of 2010. She was the station's event coordinator last year and also coordinated OFID for the station. Carla has flagged for many sporting events in Medical Lake community and has worked in the substation and goes out on citizen on patrol when she can. It is an honor to recognize her as our volunteer of the year. Thanks. Okay, Mounted Patrol. Is it Judy? Yeah, Judy Clark and Vicki Gish. So they're both receiving the honors. Often working as partners side by side in the heat and dirt, Judy and Vicki have spent countless hours clearing trails of brush and fallen trees on trails used by equine riders as well as hikers and bikers. These two have incredible knowledge of the rugged backcountry terrain in the Kalispell Basin. Thank you, Judy and Vicki, for all you are doing to support Scope in your community. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, from our Newman Lake Scope, it's Jim Ball again. Wow. Without Jim, we would no longer have Newman Lake Scope. He has managed to keep Scope going along with volunteering for the Shriners, Newman Lake Fire Department, and is now also working with the Valley Police Department, Spokane Valley Police Department. He is truly committed to his community, and all who know him really appreciate all he does. Even after serious health issues, his main concern was to give back to his volunteer efforts. He is incredibly committed to the community and agencies he serves. Thank you, Jim. Okay, we have another dual awards here from our Scope North group. It's Carol Plazak and Myron Sunny Blitz. Carol and Sunny have invested many hours in organizing and working numerous Operation Family ID events. Carol joined Scope in 2012 and eventually found her niche with the Operation Family ID. And with the help of Sunny, they have made Operation Family ID a major activity for Scope North. Sunny and Carol have trained several members and now have teams of backups. We are so proud of both of you. Thank you. I think they've done over 800, they've done 834 prints of children and adults this year. I know our goal is 1,000, so she'll make it, I'm sure. Okay. We have, for Southeast Scope, we have Barbara Davis, who could not make it here tonight. And so I think we're having a representative from Southeast Scope accept the award on her behalf. Okay. Do we have somebody coming up? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and while they're coming up here, we'll go ahead to Scope Spring. We have John Kirsten, the president. John joined Scope in 2012. In 2014, he was voted in as president. John has done numerous trainings to become more active with Scope. This year, he hosted the station's first ice cream social, and although it was small, we all look forward to having it grow in the years to come. John considers his position a privilege and honor, and although he is serious about his work, he is tons of fun to be around. Thanks, John. Okay, we're going to go back to Barbara Davis with Southeast County Scope, and we have Ray Westlake is going to accept for her. Unfortunately, her health is hasn't been really good, so wasn't able to attend tonight. Barbara joined Scope in 1998. She has been active in the Fairfield Food Bank and has done traffic control for numerous community events. Thank you, Barbara. Thanks, Ray. Okay, Scope University. Boy, we have a lot of Scope stations. And that's great. Scope University is Jim Snyder. Jim has been with Scope since 2006. He's a member of the SART, OFID, COP, and assists with the Spokane Valley Partners and hosted our Christmas party last year. Jim is always willing to jump in and do anything that needs to be done. Jim's friendly personality and great attitude make him a valuable volunteer and a pleasure to work with. He has also been a very caring husband when his wife, Barb, also a Scope volunteer, took a fall last March. Thank you, Jim, for being you. Thanks. Okay, so the last one we have here is from West Valley Scope. It's Harley Gordon. Harley has been a valued member of West Valley Scope since he joined the station 3 years ago. He is the station's sergeant-at-arms, works in the office, does traffic control for the Valley Fest Parade, does assist on patrol, assists with disabled parking, helps with the station's carnival every year, and regularly is at the Valley Precinct helping with latent fingerprints. Harley can be counted on to step up for any job and is an asset to our station and all of Scope. That's true. Thanks, Harley. Okay. Let's go on to our next group, which would be, get my notes out here. Okay. One of the things before I get to our kind of our top awards here, I just want to again thank the banquet committee, thank Julie and Cheryl and Linda and Ray and G and all those others who helped there. It was thank you, Cheryl, for the recognition too. I didn't have to do a lot. They just plugged away and like the sheriff said, they'll be probably start up. I don't know if it's going to start up tomorrow, but I'm sure by Monday they'll be planning things. So anyway, just thank you. Let's see what else. I want to go ahead and start with this is where I want to go. This year, the Scope Board of Directors, we're trying to think of another way to recognize our volunteers here, and we're trying to figure out the best way, and it's always, we value them so much that it's always a hard way to kind of figure this out, how many hours, how many whatever years. So this year we decided to go with the years of service, especially since it's our 20th anniversary, and on your tables there was some information on those folks. So instead of having them all come up here, I'd just like to have them stand, if we can. So if for 20 years, founding members, if Claude Duty and Ed Wormuth would just stand. There's Claude. And Ed. And Ed there. Thank you. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a lot of folks here, too. So the 15 years, if you can just look on there, check your name there and stuff, we have quite a few people there. Those who have been here for 15 plus years, could you just stand momentarily? 15 plus years. Is Marilyn Klein up here, too? Yes. Yes. That's awesome. Thank you. What a dedication. And then we have 10 plus years. Those who had 10 plus years here? Yeah. Very good. Thank you. 5 plus years. Okay, should I? Thank you, thank you. And all those who've been here under 5 years, we have a lot of new ones too, so new volunteers. So anyone from 0 to 5. There we go. All right. We'll be having you stand in another 15 years too. So, okay, thank you. Okay. On this award, it's our Scope Lifetime Achievement Award, and we have 3 volunteers this year. And each year, the Lifetime Achievement Award is given to a volunteer in recognition of their continued involvement with Scope. The recipients' accomplishments and dedication and continued support of Scope's programs and mission are all taken in consideration. So we started this several years back, and we really feel like this is another way how we can recognize our volunteers here. So, and they don't know who they are. So this year we are going to start with Evelyn Hancock. Come on up, Evelyn. She's going to be assisted by Lieutenant Miller. Yes. While she's coming up here, I'm going to read a little about her. Yeah. Evelyn has been a member of Scope North for 12 years and is well known to her peers. She has always been recognized for her stunning red hair and sweet voice. Back in her earlier days at the office, she imposed her no cussing attitude and even had a cuss word jar to collect 25 cents for each cuss word uttered by the detectives or volunteers. Evelyn has always worked in the Scope office, and after the victim callback program started, Evelyn quickly took the assignment under her wing. She is the lady who, with her soft, reassuring manner, has made over 10,000 telephone calls to crime victims to let them know the status of their case. Evelyn also keeps meticulous records of all of her calls. She has been a great asset to Scope and the Sheriff's Office. Thanks, Evelyn. Okay. Wow. This is some of the best parts of this program for me. Okay, our next volunteer is Bob Grinnell. Uh-oh. Cowboy Bob. Bob, come up. I think he was sleeping at somewhere, eating a little more dessert. Okay. While he's coming up here, I'll start here. Bob has been with Edgecliff Scope since 2002 and has dedicated many, many hours to the station. And you can come up anywhere you like. Shortcuts, probably the better. In addition to working long hours to reduce crime in his neighborhood, Bob has spent a lot of time improving the Edgecliff facility, both inside and out, and has assisted with fundraising for the station. Bob is known for his leadership qualities and has taken the lead for many of the station's programs. One area Where he has recently made a difference is in the placement of putting out these speed awareness signs throughout Spokane Valley. During his many years with Scope, Bob has initiated numerous community events. Community events and has overseen training for other Scope volunteers. In spite of declining health and eyesight these past few years, Bob continues to be dedicated to Scope. With the support of his daughter Laura, Bob has remained active, and as a team, they have accomplished a lot for the station. Thank you. Okay. This one is a little closer to me right now. This one is for Jim Davis, and if I can have Sandy Davis come up. Sandy is Jim's wife. Sandy? This is totally unknown to her. Yeah. Unfortunately, Jim, this is done posthumously, unfortunately Jim was only with Scope a short time. But in his limited time with our organization, he put in 668 hours with Scope Elk and Scope North stations. Jim was involved with Citizen on Patrol, radar launch, latent fingerprints, and CERT. And he was an extremely dedicated volunteer, and even during his illness, he continued to give time to the station and the Scope organization. Sadly, Jim passed away on September 15th of this year, but his wife Sandy is here today to accept the honor. What a great man and a great lady. Okay, now we're getting to the last one here. Okay. This one is our Spirit of Scope Award, and this is the one where we give out to what we consider, an outstanding volunteer. We have so many outstanding volunteers. Sometimes it's really tough to make a decision, and we, I'm sure like the sheriff, we'd like to give out 500, of the recognitions there. But this year, proudly, we would like to have. Oh, I can't say it. So. This volunteer has been a member of Scope for 16 years. He has volunteered numerous hours in programs such as Citizen on Patrol, CERT, Community Emergency Response Team, and Scope Instant Response Team. Every year he attends as many parties as he can during the National Night Out event in order to connect with the community he serves and maybe some good food. He has also been instrumental in mentoring other volunteers. It's been said of this volunteer that there is no finer representation in Scope of reliability, integrity, honor, and responsibility. Not only has this volunteer been an extremely dedicated Scope volunteer, but he also has also supported the community through his church. He has often been found going out on his days off to check on others who are sick and not feeling well. He is a kind, gentle, caring, and giving man in so many ways. It is an honor for me and the Scope Board of Directors and our staff to recognize Hal Halverson as our Spirit of Scope 2014 Volunteer of the Year. We're going to make this easy on you, Hal. So we just appreciate you being here tonight. Everybody is coming to you. Wow. Hal's been such an icon down there at the front desk there, and it's just awesome to have him here tonight. He has had a kind of a rough time this summer, and I know he misses down there being on the front desk. Thanks, Al. Okay, we're getting really close to finishing this up here. Let me look at my notes here. I want to thank Deputy Craig, wherever you're at, for emceeing our program tonight again. Deputy Mark Gregory in the back, who's filming up for us, and everyone else who's helped.